Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anita CROCHET, and today I'm going to be taking you through on how to create the granny stripe romper that you all have been demanding for. I don't know for how long. I'm so sorry it has come in late, but of course if it has come in, that's the better. So to start with, this is what we are going to be creating. I made this in like Rastafarian colors. So today I just want to try out colors of my flag. Alright, so to start with, we are going to be working with we are going to need a scissor, and we are going to be working with a 3.5 millimeter hook, as you can see. And then I'm going to be using Robin 100% acrylic, and it is 50 grams, as you can see right here, 50 grams. So it is lightweight, it's just a small ball. So we are going to be using 2 strands, and well, these are the colors I'm going to be working with. How beautiful. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with a knot. I hope you guys can hear me very well. Like this. All right, and I'm going to get my hook. Does this thing want to disturb me just right now? So to start with, I am going to chain 60. Right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60. Okay, this is 60. What I'm going to do is I'm going to count 5 chain stitches to the back. 1 2 3 4 5. All right, and I'm going to slip stitch into the 5th one right here. That's what we are going to do. Okay, so this is what we have, and this is what we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 2 and start working single crochets in every stitch, starting with this very one I slip stitched into. Okay, and then I'm going to work single crochets until the end of this whole foundation chains we have made. So just make a single crochets until you get to the end right here, because right now we are just trying to work the middle, what I could call like the center, and that's the line running in between your cleavage all the way down to your belly button. That's what we are working. So I just want you to work single crochets until you reach the end right here, and I'm going to show you what to do. So now I've approached my last chain stitch, and that is this one here. So what I'm going to do when I get here is I am going to work so far this is 1 single crochet that I have worked, and I'm going to work 5 more like this and like this. Those are 3 4, and this makes it 5. Okay, I need 6 of them, so these are 6 of them. I'm going to try so hard to have this disappear within, because we don't want any popping leftover yarn. So I'm going to start working on the opposite side of my foundation chains, and I'm going to keep working 1 single crochet in every stitch. So basically this one is more like the part to which we are going to keep working until we approach our crotch area. So that's why it is having like 6 single crochets into 1 stitch. So I'm just going to keep working 1 single crochet in every stitch, every chain stitch, and I want you to keep working this until you get back right here where we started from. Have I even made a mistake? Okay. Remember, we tried to make this, so I want us to just keep working 1 single crochet. When we get here, I am going to show you what to do, because we have this hole right here that we made. So when we get there, I'm going to show you what to do. So this is where I am, and right here is where I'm going to work a single crochet, 1 single crochet in that stitch. I just want to take you over this whole sort of like loop that we made, and just show you how what use it is and what it's going to do in the design. So you're just going to keep working 1 single crochet all over it. And then when you get here, you're going to slip stitch. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying so hard so I don't get any more complaints about, oh my god, your volume was down, oh my god, we couldn't hear you. So I'm really trying, and if this fails, I'm going to be prompted to buy a microphone. So this is where we are, and what we are going to do is we are going to start making our granny stripes, as you can see right here. Sorry, as you can see right here, this is what we are going to start doing. So basically for me, I worked with 3 because I'm using lightweight yarn. If you're using chunky yarn, you can just be making two double crochets rather than making 3, because they'll look more bulky, and you know, I'll talk about making about 5 rows, and chunky will make it look like it is 6 rows already. So let me just pick this and get. So like I was saying, this is what we are going to start doing. That is working the granny stripes, and with this same color, I don't know which colors you are using, but these are what I'm using. So with this same color, we are going to chain 2, okay, and start working in this very stitch. Start working 3 double crochets. I hope I am in the right stitch. Okay, in this very same stitch, you're going to work 3 double crochets like this, like this, and we are not going to I was saying we are not going to chain, so we are just going to continue working the 3 double crochets. What we are going to do is we are going to skip 2, 1, 2, and into the third we are going to work 3 double crochet like this, and as you can see, we are starting to have our granny stripe, and sorry, this yarn is really, so you see, skip 2 and into the third you work 3 double crochet, okay, skip 2 into the third, work 3 double crochet, skip 2 into the third, work 3 double crochet, skip 2 into the third. So just keep doing this until we are at this point right here. So from here I'm going to show you what to do. So this is where I've reached, and I want to show you how to work this part. What we are going to do here is we are going to skip one, and into the second we are going to work the 3 double crochets. So basically, just to show you what we are doing right now is we are working onto this part. Okay, so here we are going to make 3 double crochet. Okay, into the same stitch, and then work 3 more double crochet, in the same stitch, as you can see. So that is 6 double crochets. Skip one, and into the next you're going to work the same 6 double crochets. You should count them so you keep track of what you're making. And then skip one, into the next you're going to work 6 double crochets. I've been requested to add captions to what I am doing, and some people are actually saying I should maybe add captions in Portuguese and Spanish and all those kind of languages. I am really going to try to see that I try to do that whenever I can find time and just write captions to every tutorial. But of course it's going to take a little more time, so you will all be patient with me. Now we have already now worked along this whole curve. So what we are going to do is we are going to skip one, and into the next we are going to work 3 double crochets. The purpose for this is because this is going to be the part to which we are going to work more and more rows to have our crotch area, to approach the crotch. So basically this is going to make that sort of like triangular, you know, sort of like curve right here, because I am assuming this is where we are going to stitch more rows to have our crotch, to approach our crotch. So we are going to continue doing the same, skipping 2, and into the third we work 3 double crochets. Please follow your work and make sure that it's quite in line. Like if we had 3 double crochets in this stitch, it should be the same on the opposite side of the row. If you're not having the same number, the same design like I am having, you probably must have already made a mistake, so you should recount or try to recorrect your work. So just do this until you get to the upper part of this romper, or this to be romper, of course. So when you get there, I'm going to show you what to do and how to get over that curve as well. So let me meet you there. So I'm right here, and what we are going to do here is we are going to skip one. You can see where I am. So we are going to skip one, this, and into this we are going to work 6 double crochet like this. So we have 6 of them. I don't know if you guys are actually seeing. We have 6 of them. I actually hope the lighting is also fine. So we have 6 of them, and we are going to skip one, and into this we are going to work 6 double crochet as well. So this is more like to give us that sort of like high neck halter top kind of vibe. So you're going to work 6 double crochets in the same stitch, like this. And again, you're going to work into the next without skipping. Right here you're going to work 6 double crochets as well. I know at some point this will look too much for one stitch to have all 6 double crochets, but then it's going to spread out and look even. So we have our 6, so we are going to skip this, and into this, the very stitch we started with, we are going to work 3 double crochets. And once you have that, you're going to slip stitch into this stitch that we started with, like this. So this is what we have. Okay, so we are going to cut this yarn. There is going to be more cutting if you're working with very many colors, so you should be aware of that. And my next color is yellow, so this is what I'm going to add and start from this very point I have ended my last row. So this is what we are going to do, like this. I just secured this so that it doesn't undo itself and just make me repeat the whole work. So we are going to chain 2, okay, hold on. So we are going to turn our work. If you don't want, you may not turn it. If you want, you can, so you can just do what you want. I just don't want something that looks like it was just worked on one side. That's why I keep turning it even when I don't have to. So we are going to work 2 double crochets, like this. After you have worked your 2 double crochet, you're going to yarn over, and just right here in the middle of these 6 double crochets that we have been making, you're going to work 3 double crochets. Please try not to crochet too tight because it makes your work, you know, become even hard on the skin because it's very tight. So in the middle of the 6 double crochets that we made, we are going to work 6 more double crochets, like this. I don't want to chain 1 in between the 3 because I want that sort of like even high neck halter top. So for now you will not work a chain in between. So in the middle of the next 6, we are sorry, at the end of these 6 double crochets that we have made, that's in the middle of the second pair, we are going to work 3 double crochets, as you can see. And then now in the middle of the other 6, we are going to work 6 double crochets. So just try to have your yarn disappear within, like just have it pass beneath. So into this we are going to work 3 double crochets. Into the middle of the 6 we work 6 double crochets. So this is what we have. As you can see, you're getting to see corners, all right, like this. So you're going to keep working 3 double crochets in between every 3, all right. Granny stripes have been very trendy lately in crochet, and I really looked out for a way to make them look the same but then different, given the fact that shirts have been going so viral and all that. So I actually came up with a thought, how about I just make a romper that's actually close to the same particular design of the shirts that have been really trendy. And this is how I came up with this. And surprisingly, you all loved it. I actually thought it was going to look a little ordinary for most of you, because I felt like, okay, this is already viral and everyone is already trying to do this and that, so I shouldn't be trying it out. So but I just tried it out, and well, we can see granny stripes creating themselves. So what we are going to do is we are going to just keep doing this until right here, where I'm going to show you how to also get over this curve, and again we meet up to here. Now I want to show you how to get over this curve. We are going to yarn over, and into the middle of the 6 double crochets that we made, we are going to just make 6 more double crochets like this. Like I told you, this is more like the part that actually gets us to our crotch. So these 6 are more like corners. We are just trying to work corners. And now just right here in between the next 6 and these that we have worked on, we work 3 double crochet, and into the middle of the 6 we work 6 double crochets. Okay, we have, okay, so at the end of that we work 3, and then we work 6 again into the middle. Okay, and then we are going to work 3 double crochets right here and 3 double crochets into the next. So for beginners, this is the best pattern you all can start with. It's very beginner friendly, very easy to like work on and catch up. So you can see what we have made. Now I want you to keep working 3 double crochets into all these gaps until you are here, and I'll show you how to like close up this. I am at this point, and right here, like you can see, this was also a corner in which we did not work 6 double crochets. So what we are going to do is we are going to work 3 more into that very same stitch. To make it 6, all right? And also this helps close up and also cover up this additional yarn that we have added when we're starting this row. So what we are going to do is we are going to slip stitch like that. So we have 2 rows, 2 granny stripes. Okay, So we are going to cut this off, and let's get our black. I'm really excited about these colors. I don't know what colors you're using. You could use your flag colors or just the real Jamaican colors you have been using, and try to see what you get out of it. I just love Jamaican colors because they are a whole vibe. They are really a vibe, so I love working with them. But also my flag colors are really nice, so let's attach this like that and chain 2. Turn our work. I told you you may choose not to do that, but of course it's just quite better you do that. So into this very stitch that we count as the middle of the 6, we are going to work 2 double crochets as we did, like that, and then skip 3, and into this gap we work 3 double crochets. This is really fun. Like at some point you just feel like it's just making itself. It is just so easy to learn. It's just so easy to work with. It's just fun. So skip 3, into the next gap you work 3 half double crochets, into the next work 3 half double crochets, into the next. Just keep doing this until you get to the other corner, and then I can show you how to maneuver. Okay, see this? Oh my god, I love this. Okay, so just continue and let me meet you on this other end. So we are here, and we are just going to do the same like I showed you on the previous row. In the middle of the 6 double crochets we are going to work 6 more, like this, and then into the gap we are going to skip 3, and then into that gap we are going to work 3 double crochets, and into the next we work 3 double crochets. That's after skipping the 3 double crochets of the previous row. And into the middle of the 6 double crochets we are going to work 6 double crochets, like that. Please don't crochet too tight because it's just going to spoil your whole work. I have gotten questions of, oh my god, we were told to stitch to chain this number of chains, and we didn't come up with the very exact size that the person that was teaching us in the tutorial came up with. Sometimes it's not like you have the same sort of like technique. Some people just don't crochet too tight, and they don't do it too loose, because when it is too loose it's also boring. So just you know, if you cannot adjust to that, please try to find what works for your kind of like hand. If you know you can't like crochet too loose, maybe you can just add 2 more rows or something to like cover up for that that space that someone was trying to mean if they are loose crocheters. So if you're also too loose, sometimes you can find the person that was teaching you is a tight crocheter, and you're not coming up with a very exact sort of like results. So you just adjust what works for you. Don't just copy and paste. Sometimes you just need to apply some of your knowledge and say, maybe this cannot work for me and this is what I want. So you can just adjust to that. I've made a mistake here, but if you're already through this and you have no mistakes, you can just continue working 3 double crochets. I just made a mistake and worked into the 4th instead of the 3rd. So just try to be flexible enough. Sometimes tutorials are not about copy and paste. They're just to give you knowledge on how to maneuver a certain design, or to give you knowledge about how to work out something. But don't just come and copy and paste, because it's just going to make you less creative and less, because you already know, okay, I can find it on YouTube. You're not going to sit down and like create. And what we need is creative people. All right, so if you are loose and you find that what you're making is not for the particular size you're trying to make, please adjust. Also, when you make an error, it is just so simple to like just start over again. That's part of crochet. If you're not ready for that, you can't manage crocheting. So you're just going to keep working 3 double crochets and skipping 3. Like skip 3 and into this gap you work 3 double crochets. Just do this until you get to the other side, and I'll show you how to get over this part as well. So just keep doing this. And I'm right here in the middle of the 6 double crochets. I've already done 3 of them, so I'm going to add 3 more double crochets in the very same stitch. And then I'm going to skip those 3, and then into this gap I'm going to work 3 double crochets. Just keep track of the corners that we are making, because that's exactly where we are working the 6 double crochets. So for the top, because we need a high neck halter, we are going to we are having 4 corners. All right, and then for the bottom to the crotch, we are having 3 corners. So that means 6 double crochet times 4 for the upper part, and 6 double crochet times 3 for the lower. So it's just very easy for you guys to like keep track and get to know. This yarn is really running me crazy. One of the very, very disturbing things about working with this light weight yarn, it really tangles easily, and it's very hard to like untangle when it is tangled. Okay, so you're going to work 6 double crochets right here. Just keep track and count them, and then we are going to work 3 double crochets in the next. Skip these 3, and into that gap you work 3 double crochets. Skip 3, and into the middle of the 6 you work 6 double crochets. Skip 3, and into that gap you work 3 double crochets. Skip 3, into that gap work 3 double crochets. Like that. And skip 3, right here you work 3 double crochets. Like that, and slip stitch into this. Like that. So this is what we have, as you can see. This is our top and this is the bottom. Okay, so you are going to just continue doing that as I've showed you. Sorry, we are going to just continue doing that for 3 more rows. As you can see, was up to here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we have 3 rows made. So that means we have 5 rows to go. Yes, so you're going to make this for 5 more rows. 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 right here. So cut off this yarn. Get your red. Attach it right here. Chain 2 and turn your work. And then into this very middle, the very stitch, you're going to work 2 double crochets. Like that. And then skip 3 into this gap, you work 3 double crochets. Skip 3 into this next gap. Please try to make sure that this is just going down beneath all the stitches you are working. And then into this, skip 3 and into this you work 3 double crochets. And we have gotten to our 6. So in the middle of the 6, after skipping 3, you're going to work 6 double crochets. Please do not chain, do not work any chains, because I don't want very big gaps. I want minimal gaps in my work, so that's why I'm not like chaining and so just work 3 double crochets in here. Skip 3 and work 3 double crochets. By now you must have already mastered what to do and you know what to do. So I want you to just keep doing this until you finish this whole row, and I'm going to just show you what I have after the end. When you get here, work 6 double crochet like we have been working, and just keep doing that until the end of this row. So I'm done with my red row and I'm going to attach my black. This is how it has to look like. This is the bottom and this is the top. Okay, so I'm going to attach my black yarn and also just do the same like I've been showing you. So let me meet you at the end of this. So this is where I am. I actually made a mistake. I thought the next color was black, but you can still go ahead with black if that's what you continued with, because it's just not about, I just wanted this sort of like, because I want to follow the colors of my flag, that's why. But if it weren't that, I would just go on, because the very best thing about using multiple colors is Sometimes even if the colors are just not in the order they started with, it would just come out well. So now I'm going to cut my yellow and attach my black, and now I have 1 2 3 4 5. I have 3 left. So if you're working for size small, like very small, you can just add more 2 and not 3, or just more 2. And if you're working for size medium, something like a bust that is 33 to 35, you're going to add 3 more. If you're working for a size that is bigger than that, you're really going to add more rows. You can add about 3 more. So that means if I'm adding 3 more, you have to add like 6 more to meet what size you're making. So just adjust what size you're making. I don't know what size you're making, but you can just add 6 more or 7 more according to how more large you want your piece to be. But for me, I have like 3 more rows to add before I start working on the part that goes under the shoulder of our halter top. So let me just add my black and start working this row as well. And let me meet you at the end of this row so we can see how it is looking like. So this is the end of my 1 2 3 4 5 6 sixth row, and I'm going to get my red yarn and just do the same that I've been showing you, and also make another row. So we'll have to just add 1 more row and show you what to do next. So let me meet you there. So for this particular row, what you're going to do is, as you can see, I made this, and when I got here, I just made 3. All right, I just made 3. So when you get there, you're just going to, instead of making 6 double crochets, you're going to just make 3. All right, and cut your yarn and just secure this like this. So you're going to turn, like I told you, this is the lower part, because it has just a triangle like this. So when you get here, you're going to just cut off your yarn and come into the middle of this, as you can see. Skip this and come into the middle of this, and just start working 3 double crochet from here. So you're going to chain 2 like this and work 3 double crochet just like this, and then now you're going to just keep working 3 double crochets like we have been working for the granny stripes. So just keep doing this. As you can see, this is my sixth row. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh yeah, this is the 7th. This is already 6, so this is the 7th. And you're just going to continue working this until you come back here, up here, and join this together. All right, so just continue doing the same you have been doing. 3 double crochet, and when you get to the corner, you just make 6 double crochet in the middle of the previous 6 double crochet. So just do this until I meet you there, and then I'm going to show you where to start from, because now we are going to change our starting point. So once you're here, you're just going to cut your yarn and secure this like that. So you're going to turn your work and just start from right here. So you're just going to attach your other yarn. So this should be my 8th row of the granny stripes. So you're going to chain 3, all right, and you're just going to work into, you're going to skip the 3 double crochet and work into this gap. Just going to work 3 double crochet like this, all right, and then skip the 3 and into the gap you work 3 double crochet like that, and just continue doing what we have been doing until you get to the other side of your work. So I expect you to work all the way up to this side, all right, and then get back all the way down up to here, up to this point. So when I get here, I'm going to show you how to work the end of this, all right. So just do this until that end, and then when I come back, I'm going to show you how to go about the under, like your armpit, because I believe now this part goes all the way below your armpit, all right, and this is going to be like your high neck, like it goes all the way up like your neck bones, and then this one goes all the way down your armpits. So just do this row and then let me come back and show you what to do next. So I've come to the end of my row, and what I'm going to do is I am going to just work a double crochet, 1 double crochet in the very last stitch right here, like you can see, and I'm going to cut this yarn off, get my black, should be the next. Right now I'm just going to show you how to work under your armpit, because now this is where we are. Like I told you, if you're working for a bigger size, you should just go on, actually from here just chain 2 and then just chain 3, sorry, and then just go on all the way back to here. You can add about like two rows or 3 according to what size you want to make, because mine fits medium size. If you're making for a smaller size, you should have ended right on this red, on this row. So what you're going to do is you're going to attach this yarn and chain 2, all right, and then you're just going to tie this together so that you can secure it so it doesn't like get off as we are continuing with the rest of the work. So chain 1 more, so that makes it 3 chains. Turn your work. So what you're going to do is you're going to work 3 double crochet into this very stitch right here to work. Actually it will be best if you work 2, because I'm going to count this as a stitch as well. So work 2, skip 3, and then work 3 double crochet like we have been making, like we have been doing. Just keep working 3 double crochet in every space of skipping 3 double crochet of the previous row, and then just do this until you get here, right here, because I told you this goes high up to your neck bones, this, and this goes all the way down below your armpits. So you're going to work it up to here, all right. So let me, so this is where I am. So when you get here, instead of working 6 double crochets, you will just work 3 and cut this yarn off, because I am trying to just go like this, and if I add 3 more, it's going to like go like this, which I don't want. So I want it to just go all the way down, just so easily. And my next is red, so I'm going to attach my red like this and chain 3, just tie these together. We shall come back and work along the borders so we can have all these neatly made like that. Turn your work, and then you're going to work into this space right here after you have skipped 3. So you're going to work 3 double crochet like this, and then skip 3, work 3 double crochet, skip 3, work 3 double crochet in the gap. So just keep doing this until you get back down here, right here. So when you get there, I'm going to show you what to do next. I've come to the end of this row, and I'm going to cut my yarn. So I need you to just add 2 more rows like this from here, that run from here up to here. All right, just 2 more rows, and then I can get back and show you what to do next. So just do that and let me meet you. I've come to the end of this row, so I'm just going to cut my yarn, the 2 rows I told you to add. I'm just going to cut my yarn and get my final color, which is red. So I finished to attach it and chain 3. So what we are going to do is count what we have from up to down. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26. So I have 26. What I'm going to do is I'm just working 1 more row, but not a full row, so you should be attentive. Right here I am going to work 2 double crochets like that, and then work 3 double crochets into this, 3 double crochets like this, so I'm going to work 13 of them. Actually, I'm going to work 12 of them. So you should count up to 1 2 3, sorry, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so this is 12, and let's make 13. All right, so we have 13 of these. So from here you're going to cut your yarn and secure this. So this is what we have. What I'm going to tell you to do is I want you to work these very rows that we have worked from here at the top. See, 1 2 3 4 rows, and this being the 5th, I want you to work them on this opposite side, starting from up here. I want you to start from up here in this corner and start working this side all the way down and back 5 rows as we have worked for this side. So let me meet you there in my next tutorial and get to show you how to work the behind part of this and the bottom, and then how to like get this done. If you're making for a size big, in the first place your foundation chains, the chains we made here, should be up to like 70 or 75 given the size you're making, so that it is longer, just in case someone has a bigger belly, it can cover up just so well. So I expect you not to have 13 right here, because I'm assuming this is the side like the hip. This is our side of the hip, and I don't think someone big can have just 13 of these on their hip, so it should be longer and bigger a little. So that's what you should do. Thank you for coming back to watch my tutorial. Follow me, Nita Crochets, on my Instagram and Facebook, Crochet Duchess on Twitter, and Chic Crochet on Snapchat. Thank you so much for being patient. I love to see all your designs.